Alright, so I hope you're all doing well today. Woke up this morning, got the video done for this week, got that vlog up and going on YouTube, and it's been snowing ever since. It's been snowing since about, I want to say 11 o'clock last night. We had some snow then, it stopped for a few hours, and it kicked back up again earlier this morning, and I think it mainly got from like 1 to 3 inches in some spots, but then some spots actually got up to like 6 inches. So right now we're just looking at this. Not sure how long it's going to be snowing for, but happy to see it. And not too much on my deck. I'm happy. Oh, and guess what? My parents dropped my Christmas tree off, so I put it up last night. Also got some Christmas decorations on it going already. I'll show you when it's all lit up later tonight. I'm getting some stuff done here and there, like cleaning, laundry, stuff like that, organizing. I have one more video to work on today. To edit, at least, a Disney haul video, but I'm starving and I'm hungry. It's like 12:30 in the afternoon, so I am going to head over to Subway, grab something to eat. Alright, so it's much later in the day now, so it's about 12 o'clock at night. I've been messing around with some of the Twitch stuff. I got my Twitch stuff updated. My fridge is kicked in. I got the snowman done, basically. I put it together inside, and then I'll work on it this weekend. Hopefully I'll get it out there. There's minor stuff that I have to do with the wires, or with the cords. I have to get a little housing unit because I don't want the stuff to get wet out there. But the snowman actually looks pretty cool. He's one bright little dude. I think he's gonna look pretty cool outside, especially when you get the two trees next to him. The two, I want to say they're almost like pine trees. I think that's what at least I'm envisioning. I know my mom said she picked them up for me, so I'm kind of looking forward to what those look like when they're all lit up. And of course, right when I want to show you guys the tree, the heat kicks in. But that's what the tree looks like. I also got the 3 packages on the bottom that light up. They're more of a natural yellowish type of hue to them. They got like a, not a tissue paper around it, but like a yellowy brown cloth. So it kind of dims them down a little bit. It's a lot brighter on the camera than it is in real life. The lights are pretty cool. They have like 12 or 14 settings on them. I can maybe see like slow blinking, maybe like, I don't know, 6 settings altogether, but not 12 or 14. But I absolutely love the look so far. Can't wait to get all the other stuff lit up too. So a couple of the lights, I think I told you this before, but a couple of the lights went out on my fan in my dining room. This is what my place looks like with just the kitchen light on. All right, so just the kitchen light on. Let's turn the kitchen light off. I'm gonna turn the fan lights on. It's really bright. It literally lights up the entire place. Ooh. You can't even see the lights. Holy cow. But yeah, I mean, there's clearly a difference of my light. I really like them, but it doesn't match any of the other lights in the condo. So I may have to take out a couple lights. I may have to switch the lights for natural light. Because there is a difference between getting like a white or a clear light compared to a more of a natural sunlight. The natural sunlight is what a lot of people put in their homes because it's kind of warm and cozy. And I'm not sure if I want to do this one or if I want to do the other one. That's going to do it for tonight. I will see you guys tomorrow. I got a full day ahead of me tomorrow, so I'm not even sure what time I'm going to get home. I think I may have some more appointments later in the day, which I'm not really thrilled about, but you gotta roll with the punches, right? Alright, so before I go to bed, I actually unplugged one of the cords that was closest to the patio door, and it was freaking cold. Like the floor, the window, the wall, everything was cold. I looked at my phone. We're sitting at 10 degrees right now. It should not be 10 degrees in the first half of November. That's December weather. Easily December, January weather. Right now we should be about, what, 40? This is cold. So today was a long day. I didn't get home after my appointments until about 7:10, 7:15. So I'm definitely not looking forward to the rest of the weeks. I want to say 2 or 3 more days this week. I have to work later because of the appointments. That being said, last night Disney released Disney Plus. So I downloaded it about 2 o'clock in the morning. It was about midnight, and I heard that it was going to be coming out soon. So I'm like, you know what? I want to watch The Mandalorian. So I made sure to stay up long enough to where I can download it and watch the episode, because it was only like a 29-minute episode, and they only have the 1 episode out so far. So I sat down, watched it before passing out. Absolutely love it. So just to give a short little review on The Mandalorian, here's what the cover looks like. Basically, it has to do with after the Empire fell, and it has to do with the Mandalorians, who are, I don't know if it's actually a race or if it's just like a tribe of bounty hunters. And me being a big fan of the bounty hunters in Star Wars, I wanted to make sure that I actually watched this, and I was not disappointed at all. I thought the CG was really well done, the storyline was really good. It started off kind of but they made him look really cool. So I continued watching it, and I thought the character development was actually really good on how they introduced him, as well as kind of developing his story about the midway point of the show. And where they left off was a colossal like geek moment for me, and probably everybody else who watched that part. I'm not going to ruin it, so spoiler free. But something happened at the end where I was just like, oh my god, I can't believe that's that. But other than that, I cannot wait for the next episode. And I'm actually interested to know if, with stuff like this, with The Mandalorian, with any of like the Lady and the Tramp show, with the Loki show coming out later, with the, I forgot what it's called, but they're doing one on Clint or Hawkeye's daughter. I forgot what they called that one. But they're going to be series, and I wonder if they're going to be coming to Blu-ray after that, because I would definitely like to get Blu-ray of the seasons, just for the fact that if you get something like Netflix or Hulu or Disney Plus, and if they're down, they're down. You can't really access the content unless you download it onto your computer, which I guess you can do with Disney Plus, but then you're also taking up more space. So you win some, you lose some, I guess, pros and cons. I'm just looking through all the stuff on Disney Plus, and they actually have the 90s X-Men cartoon. So I'm just plowing away at that and having fun watching all the old episodes. You know, it's a rough Friday for work when you come home and have just a little bit of Coke and rum just to get the edge off. But good news, my chair came in. By the way, this thing was heavy. It was 57 total pounds, and it is, you can probably hear Iron Man. I'm probably gonna have to talk over the music so I don't get a copyright strike, but this thing's heavy. Let's go. So just to show you how solid this thing actually is, the wheels are obviously gonna go in here and it's gonna go through here. Listen to this. That is solid steel. This thing is heavy duty. All right, so I did a lot of research, and I was actually able to use the chair, and I'll show you why. But before you ask, they gave you gloves to, I probably clean it, and they make you look like Michael Jackson. Ooh. So this was the chair I was using. Look like Vanna White. Okay, so this was the chair I was using. Sizable difference. I mean, this is huge. You can race NASCAR in this thing. But this thing is solid. Putting this thing together was just extremely heavy. All the pieces are just massive. Comes with the headrest. It's got the rest for the lumbar support, which is really nice. But the piece that was broken, and I know this is going to be kind of hard to see without the light, but the piece that was broken is actually this piece back here. There's a hole right here. This piece, I'm hoping, will come off, and I could just take this off and mail it back, and they can mail me a new one to put on it, and just, it's basically just a cover for the component. I'm just waiting to hear back from them on if I can get a cover for that. But otherwise, this thing is amazing. Sat in it, the support for the back of the head, it's a very firm chair. You're paying a good amount of money for something like this, and it shows why. Like, this is a solid build. Highly recommend this chair. So it's been a few days. I've been trying to get this out yesterday, but there was something I wanted to talk about today that has to do with the future of the channel. And with this week slowly starting to slow down just a tidbit until the end of the week again, when it starts to pick back up, I finally have some time to make a good outro for this video. Made a new logo basically for my channels, which I will show right here so you guys can see the new updated. It's a lot less light blues, and it's kind of just got a more aesthetic to it. But the thing I wanted to talk about was the future of the channel. The FTC is revising their COPPA, I think it's pronounced COPPA, their COPPA regulations, guidelines, whatever, because of some protests from some not so common sense places. And basically they're about to Thanos snap the crap out of YouTube and any social and any big media place like this, because anything that's even remotely tied to targeting children like cartoons or thumbnails for videos that look like cartoons, or video games, anything at all that could be used to target children, it's automatically seen as targeting children, even if you put on your page that you're for adults. So if you let a few swears slide in a video with a thumbnail, like I do with Stardew Valley, where I have a thumbnail that looks like a cartoon, I could be fined for that. And that's very unfortunate and very unfair. But I don't want to get into all the ins and outs of it. It's just way too complicated. There are plenty of videos online that talk about it. So if you want, by all means, look it up. But otherwise, we'll see where the future of the channel goes after the first of the year. I may just start sticking to streaming full-time again, like I used to back in the heyday. That's gonna do for today, though. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't. Pass the word, share, the more the merrier, and I will see you all next time. Take care.